Okay. I can see that I've got a bit of a delay here. I'm not sure that the volume is working properly. Can anyone hear me? Nothing. It might be my settings that are not working properly. Okay. I can see that I've got a bit of a delay here. I'm not sure that the volume is working properly. Can anyone hear me? Nothing. It might be my settings that are not working properly. Okay, well, maybe it is just a bit of a strange delay here. So I'm going to continue on, and maybe it will improve. Okay, so I am creating a new pilot. I never click strict play. I get blown up a little bit too often. Cardinal Virtue. Sure, whatever. Why not? All right. Enter ship. Read the little introduction, which I don't care about because I've seen it I don't even know how many thousands of times before. Click through rapidly. Ish. Okay. This is just the little tutorial introductory thing that I really don't care about because I've played this game so very many times over the years that I really don't need to do that. Let's see, map. Where did I land? Okay. Let's see, we don't know anything about anyone, so let's start at the outfitter. And oh, that blaster is just a joke. There's no point to that whatsoever. What I want is the map, yes. And a battery pack, because the shuttlecraft that you start out with can only make 3 jumps, which is just super pathetic. All right, fill that up. Trade center. Equipment is low. Okay, we've got a pretty good map here. Let's buy equipment because I know where we can sell that for a profit. We don't have any space for taking on any missions, so we don't really care about that. All right, we're gonna head for Earth. Off we go. And the shuttles are so slow. I do apologize, my keyboard is probably pretty loud. It's a mechanical keyboard, so it does make a lot of noise. Alright, I need to land on Earth. Come on. Come on. There we go. And always recharge right away, and then run to the outfitter. I want another map, and I really don't care about much of anything else at the outfitter at the moment because I can't afford any of it. And then to complete our quick little trade route, going to jump over to New England. Kind of convenient that the trade routes really don't change. Unless, of course, you add a mod, which completely changes the entire thing. And here. Wow. Seeing this game, this is just... this is so nostalgic. So nostalgic. I used to play this constantly, and then since equipment's high, we'll sell here. Let's see, nothing here is low. Let's take a look at the missions. 10 tons of medical supplies, which we could do because our space is literally just 10 tons. Let's take a look at where that's located. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Oh, 11 tons, which we can't do. 10 tons it is. 10 tons it is. Okay. And I'm not mapping the entire jump just because I don't want to use up all my fuel in case something bad happens along the way. Oops. Got too close without hitting the jump button. Oh, I am so glad that I was actually able to get this game to run on my desktop, because I'm running Windows 10 on my desktop and my laptop, and the newest system OS that this was actually designed to work on was Windows 7, and even then I would say that escape velocity has always been sort of hit and miss when it comes to Windows, because this is not its native platform at all. So you were always kind of taking a risk that it might not like it. But that's very much besides the point. It is running, thankfully. Dock workers unload the shipment. Perfect. Water. Interesting. I have no idea where I could sell that, so we'll just ignore that. Let's take a look at the missions. Okay, 10 tons in Marianne system. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's several jumps. I'd prefer not to. Cornwall. That's even farther. 11 tons we can't do. Lodestone, sort of on the way. Yeah, except, I mean, really neither one of them are. So, yeah, this is our best bet. We'll grab that. And I'm basically just doing several, I always kind of start out by doing several quick little runs to build up some money. I want to have a fairly good amount of money set aside before I upgrade my ship, because when I spend the money on a nice new ship, I want to also be able to spend the money on weapons and armor for the ship, so I don't get blasted into pieces. We're going to land here and refuel, because this is not a rush job, so we're perfectly fine. Come on, there we go. Recharge, leave, and then we'll make the jump. Oh, and I totally forgot. There we go. Caps lock doubles your speed. It's been years since I've played this game. Years and years, so things will come back, but it's going to be slow. Okay. Well, yes, land on the teeny tiny little planet. Oops. Come on. There we go. Dock workers unload metal. Yes. Farmer 1267. Hi. Hello, welcome. How are you today? I hope that you are all well, enjoying a quiet evening at home, much as I am. I'm doing really well, thank you. Super excited, like I said, to be able to get this game up and running. It's actually, it has been several years since I have played this. Just because it's kind of a, and it was kind of difficult to get it to run. We're gonna run away from the pilots. Are you going to do a new Let's Play on Survival Craft? Well, I'm definitely not stopping that. So I will be doing more videos. Silent Gamer had asked that I not stop my current series. So I'm gonna go with a couple of their ideas. The fountain, the flower garden, maybe doing a really giant wall around kind of everything. I do plan to do other survival craft videos after that one. One of the things that I'm thinking of, maybe something like a giant, boy, the rebels and the Confederation really don't give a shit if you're in the way when they start firing off missiles. But anyhow, I do plan to do other series, maybe like doing one, doing a modern house. I might look for some really cool adventure maps and maybe play some of those. I haven't really totally decided yet. But yeah, definitely. So basically the answer to your question, no, I'm not going to stop Survival Craft. The one thing that I can tell you for sure, I know that the new update is multiplayer. I'm probably not going to do anything multiplayer on that, partly because my schedule's kind of erratic, so planning times to get online and play with people really wouldn't work. So that part I won't be doing. But definitely more Survival Craft videos to come. And of course, if people have ideas about stuff that they want to see, as far as stuff that they want to see me make and add to the current series or what have you, make a vehicle. I think it might be interesting if I could do something like a carriage, kind of like horse and buggy type thing. That might be interesting, because the one thing that I am trying to do with my current series, I'm really trying to stick with that older, more medieval kind of feel to it. I don't want to put in a whole bunch of stuff that's not really appropriate to the overall time period that I'm working with. So if I can do more of a traditional looking vehicle, kind of like I said, horse and buggy. Yeah, like in the Old West. Definitely, if I do a series that's more modern, I'm definitely going to do, you know, a modern car to go with it. But yeah, I could try and figure out something that's more traditional for the current series for sure. That would be interesting to see what I can come up with for that. Let's see. Oh, I forget. Trying to kind of figure out which direction I'm gonna go in. Yeah, let's go that direction. That's kind of a bit out there, but the bonus or the upside to doing your exploration in this game while you still have this crappy little shuttle is that if it gets blasted to a billion pieces, you don't really care because it didn't cost you anything. I should get an escape pod though. Do not want to get blown up. There we go. Oh wow. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I had forgotten how much fun I have had with this game over the years. Make a throne. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I wonder where would be the best spot for that. Oh, I can't dock there yet. Drat, because that's where the outfitting is. Okay, that's fine. I'll go back to Earth. I could maybe do a throne out in the little courtyard. That might work. Might have the space there. So I don't really want to redo like the steps and everything to make a throne. I'd rather kind of work around what I already have laid out. Okay, nothing there. On we go. It is really a shame that you have to jump through so many hoops to get this game to run on modern computers. It would be really nice if they would update the game engine or sell the game to somebody who would update the game engine so that it could take advantage of modern computers. As it is, you can do workarounds, obviously. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so that's a Federation controlled system, but I can't land there. Oh, I think it's some kind of military base, if I remember correctly. Real horse stores for the horse stables. What do you mean by real horse stores? Are you talking about actually making the horse like 3 blocks high? Or do you mean something else? Ooh. Predator of Deep. I remember as I'm playing this that I recognize these ships, but for the life of me I can't remember half their names. Except for the Cassestral. Remember that one. That thing is elusive as hell. It took me forever to get one the last time that I played. Nothing good. Moving doors. So by moving doors, so like doors that would, like the doors that roll back away from the entrance, so maybe using pistons to get the doors to slide back. Is that what you're talking about? Shield's down. Other one. Would have sworn that it used to automatically pick the planet that you had the mission for. Yes, but as furniture. Okay. That would be interesting. Because I can probably just bring... That'll be interesting. I'll have to experiment with that quite a bit to see what works and looks good. Alright, well, the quests here are not very good. That's all the way across the solar system. I'm not doing that. Ooh, specialty quest. You are sitting quietly enjoying a cold drink when the man beside you turns, starts up a conversation. Lifestyle's lonely one. Turns out he's an Andorian living... Oh, an Andorian living in Federation space. I think this is the start of one of the main missions or main storylines. Okay, living in Fed space since his house cast him out. During the course of the night, becomes apparent he's an entrepreneur. Oh no, this is one of the side quests. Hourglass. Oh, now I have to remember where... Okay, Hourglass is over here. I don't think this pisses anyone off badly enough to make them want to kill me. Okay. 1,000, what do you say? Yes! Yeah. 75 grand? Let's do that. Now I have to get there. Oh, I think I have to go that way. So, except this is going to be interesting because I don't have a huge fuel capacity. Okay. All right. Plan this carefully. Let's see. Yes, you. I think I can recharge if I land on Mars. Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay. Now, we're going to go off into uncharted territory here. Not bad. I'm already at 120,000 credits, so that's good progress. Yes, perfect. I remembered the correct route. That's pretty good considering how long it's been since I actually played this game. Greenwich, Kronos, Hourglass. There we go. That's the one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, talking about everything that happened. Stay on Hourglass for 4 days, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Perfect. And then take them to Earth, except that we're out of fuel. So please tell me that I can recharge here. Yes. And they have an Outfitters, which is really good because I want a map. Excellent. And then we'll head back to the Sol system and Earth. Fence needs to be bigger for animals. Okay, so do you mean that the fence needs to be like 3 or 4 blocks high? Because the only that high would be tigers or werewolves. And most of the wolves are in a giant pit in the ground a little ways away from the castle. I can't remember off the top of my head if I've run into tigers on that world or not. Okay. Let's see, wander on the spaceport. Keeping an eye on you. Reach the point where I've been given no choice to approach you. Prepared to help us out. Ooh, okay, this could be the start of one of the main storylines. Do you agree to help? Yes, I will. I think this is the one that makes Earth pissed at me. When I take off, they're going to try and shoot at me. Okay, nearly 7 centuries since anyone has set foot on our homeworld. Wonder if you could find it. We can remember its exact location, but not the route to or from. Oh, sweet. So this is like an extended scouting mission, kind of. It'd mean a great deal if you could bring us the news about its final state. I cannot join you, but I'll be waiting for your return. Okay. So now if you can remember... Ah! Excellent. Yes, I can get there. Okay. Perfect. Well, I've got several sections of the fence, 3 blocks high. One thing that I don't like is right now I'm using the default gates and they're only 1 block high, which just looks a little strange. In the new update, they're going to make leads. Leads as in like you can put a halter on a horse and lead it? Is that what he's doing? Oh, that's cool. That would be really cool. Because that's something that's a little strange, that the only way to control a horse is to ride it. So that would be nice to be able to put a lead on a horse. Wonder if you'll be able... Have you seen anything about whether that will just be horses, or are you going to be able to lead other animals? I don't know, camels, zebras. I'm assuming that if he does it for horses, he'll do it for donkeys as well, would be my guess. Woohoo. Okay, hopefully I don't have enough fuel to get back. I need... I'm going to buy 2 solar panels. Okay. That will help with recharging. But anyhow, I want to make gates that look more appropriate. Horses, donkeys, camels, cows. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I just passed a hypergate. Hypergate usage denied. Okay. But find the homeworld, return with news of its condition. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that this is too far away to land. Okay. Ha! Here we go. Found the homeworld. Landed. Filled with sorrow at the sight of this destroyed world. You remember hearing the stories of the glorious homeworld, amazing beauty. Cannot help but feel remorse at the actions of your predecessors. Okay. Alright, so now back to Earth. And I don't think any of those guys are going to try and blow me up. Hope not. That'll be neat. I haven't seen anything about the time frame for the next update. Have you? Have you heard anything about when we can expect that update to be released, or are we all just still kind of crossing our fingers and hoping it's soon? Okay. Not terribly surprised to see your friend waiting for you when you land. I can see the devastation in your mind. He tells you sadly, and you are reminded that all Velos are powerful telepaths. We knew that the Colonial Council had destroyed it, but we had hoped that it might have recovered a little in the intervening years. I'm glad they left you alone. It attacks every Velos that approaches it. For some reason, it leaves you humans alone. Huh. Anyway, it is imperative that you learn more about yourself. Go and see my friend who lives on New England. He's always around, but if you keep stopping by occasionally, you'll catch him eventually. Okay. Huh. Well, then let's run to New England. Any interesting missions? Probably not terribly. Anything close? No, Gem is not super close. Misfire. Yeah, Misfire is kind of out of the way. Let's not do any of those just yet. Ooh, I have 160,000. 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That'll be interesting, though. The one thing that I do hope, I know so many people have just been super excited for multiplayer. And I get why a lot of people are. My only concern is how well it's going to be implemented, because some games do a really good job of implementing multiplayer, and some games try to implement multiplayer and just do it absolutely horribly. So I hope that they do a really good job with implementing multiplayer and don't, you know, break the entire game. Okay, so I'm still a ways away from being able to upgrade to the Valkyrie. Yeah, and that's probably the next best upgrade. Very little lag. Very little lag with what are you talking about? Is the stream lagging really bad for you? I know that it's not. I know it's got a delay. I'm not sure if that's because I'm using Shadowplay to broadcast, and Shadowplay says that it works with YouTube. YouTube doesn't say anything about Shadowplay, so I don't know if it's that or if it's something else. Multiplayer update. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I mean, I guess part of the reason that I'm so leery about multiplayer, I was a big SimCity player, and then when EA Games released SimCity 5, they released it as multiplayer only, and the servers crashed all the time, so you could never play the game at all. So that makes me really leery of single player games being changed or updated to be multiplayer. So crossing my fingers. Let's see. Surprised to feel a tap on your shoulder as you exit your ship. Turn to see the traditional long hair of a Velos standing several meters away. All right, looks like we found our contact. Don't have much time. Ooh, this is interesting. First human who has the potential to be a very powerful telepath, perhaps even a T0. T designations. That reminds me of one of Anne McCaffrey's series of books. Let me explain. Most humans are T6s, only peripherally aware of the power of the mind. T5s are capable of observing and influencing the thoughts of others. T4s have the ability to produce physical force using their minds alone, such as poking someone on the shoulder to get their attention. He waggles his finger at you, and he's about to continue when from around the side of your ship burst a group of 4 men and 1 woman, all armed in black, carrying deadly-looking blasters. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Is this her? Grab her. 4 men jump on you, overpowering you in an instant. You're led into the depths of a secure area, while everyone around pointedly looks the other way. Within minutes, you are I cannot pronounce stuff today. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to remember that one. You're basically knocked out. Put in the knife. When you wake up, you can feel a cold metallic lump attached to the back of your neck. This is interesting. I have not ever gotten into this storyline before. Build sniper towers. Okay, but should I build sniper towers like on the roof of the castle? Or should I build sniper towers as the corners of kind of like a giant wall? And that's another thing. The giant wall is a nice idea surrounding like the castle, the stables, the farm, the garden, everything. But I think I have to go farther into the sand hill on the side of the castle in order to really do that. Because I think it would make more sense for the wall to be built further out from the castle so there was more space in between it. I'm going to say probably at least 6 blocks of space in between the wall and whatever is closest to it, whether it's the stable, the farm, the castle, what have you. I do think that it would be nice to build kind of a small dock. Maybe have it not next to the farm, but on like the other side of the little kind of mini courtyard that's surrounded by the wall that's connected to the castle. So it's just right out on the water. That would be, yeah, that would be doable, because I could just put another doorway in that long wall, that long side of the wall, and build a dock out from there. Okay, so sniper towers on the roof. Should I do 1 tower for each corner of the roof? Or should I do 1 kind of giant sniping tower in the center of the roof? WordPress now. All 4 corners. Yeah. Okay. That would be a good idea. Okay. Okay. Return to Earth. I can't buy anything, really. Okay, this is getting interesting. I've only ever played through the Rebel mission and the Federation mission, and this is not either one of those. Let's see. I am truly sorry. I too am a slave. One of the many rules you must abide by is to report all potential telepaths. For you, there is some hope. Okay. Live stream Survival Craft. Yes. Yes, I'm planning to. I was actually going to do a live stream of Survival Craft over the weekend, but I ended up having family over, which sort of derails plans a little bit. And then I was fiddling around with trying to get EV Nova running on my desktop, and I was so excited that I got it to work that I decided to also try and set up a live stream, because this is actually the first live stream that I've ever done. And I don't know, I've heard some conflicting opinions as to whether or not it's better to stream on YouTube versus Twitch, but I thought it might be easier to get it up and running on YouTube, and it was pretty simple, so there's that. But yeah, definitely planning on doing a survival craft stream. I'm thinking that that might be a better thing for weekends, just so that it's easier for people to tune in, because just depending on everyone's schedules during the week isn't always a great time for people to tune into live streams. I know I see notifications for some of the streamers that I watch that they're going live. Like, I get the Twitter notification and I'll look at it and be like, oh, that's great, but in my time zone, it's the wrong time of day for me to be watching you. YouTube is easier and faster. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I also think that YouTube will probably just be more convenient because I'm already uploading videos to it. So might as well just stick with it and sort of have everything in one place, I guess you could say. Although it would be nice if YouTube would actually acknowledge that Shadowplay can broadcast to YouTube. I don't know why they don't do that when NVIDIA Shadowplay says that it can broadcast to YouTube. Oh well. Strange little things. Huh. I wonder if I get a new ship in this storyline. Because this, I don't think that this is the Polaris storyline. This is the Velos storyline. I'm probably not pronouncing any of those names correctly, but oh well. Are you going to FaceTime? I have a camera, but I have to try and do something about the lighting in my study, because it's horrible. It's like you can't really even see my face. And if I try to, like use desk lamps and stuff, then it's too bright. So I have to fiddle around with that. I don't know, maybe try some softer light bulbs in the desk lamps. I don't know. But yes, once I can get the lighting figured out, so that you can actually see my face instead of just seeing a white blurry spot on the screen, then I definitely intend to do that as well. Just have to do a bit more fiddling with that. Okay. Let's see. Bear wants you to keep checking in at the bar here. Okay. So let's check in at the bar. All right. Soldier stands up and indicates you should follow him. Since he's working with the Bureau, I'm sure you can appreciate the reasons behind our security precautions. It wouldn't do for anyone to find out more about the Bureau than they already have. As far as you are concerned, I'm Commander Crane. I want you to do something for us. Okay. I'm ordering you to infiltrate the organization that calls themselves the Rebellion. Ooh. Sneak into the Rebellion. Cool. Spread the rumor that you're on the run from us after narrowly escaping capture at the hands of a counterterrorism team. That should be enough to get you started. If during your travels you see a ship called the Prodigal Son, it'll be because we want to contact you. Finish your current mission, then come to the bar here and we'll go through the normal procedure. Perhaps it would be best if you continually check the Earth bar in case you miss it. Go to Rebel 2. Tell the rebels you want to aid them somehow. As the Bureau is not what you thought it was, they will take it from there. Be careful, I don't want you dying on me yet. It's really nice that they don't want me to die just yet. Let's see. Rebel 2. Ooh, yes. North. Okay. I do kind of wonder how many people are actually still playing this game. I did see that the Reddit for NB Nova is not terribly active, but there are some recent posts. But it looks like there's absolutely no videos for it. Not terribly surprising. A lot of this game doesn't translate terribly well to video, I know. But I still think that this is one of those games. I think this is actually a lot like SimCity 4, if anyone's ever played that, in that it has a lot of replayability because you can only do one of the major missions per pilot. So you kind of do one major mission and then start over and try to do another one. Under the castle, you should make jail cells. I did, actually. I did also upload the world to the Survival Craft community. I don't know if it's completed the approval yet, because it did say something about it will be reviewed and approved if there are no problems, whatever. I put it under adventure mode, and I made it super simple. I just named it Find Castle. I didn't make it a really terribly difficult adventure at all, but I did put that up there. And there are several things that I did in the castle that I specifically did off camera. So if you go and download the world, there are some little Easter eggs in there. One of them is what I did with the jail cells, and then there are several hidden doors throughout the castle. So yeah, people can search for those and find out what I put behind the hidden doors. Just something to kind of look forward to as you explore the castle. Let's see. Met by a slightly suspicious dockmaster, inquires why you've landed. Explain that you feel obligated to do something for the rebellion, seeing as they're fighting the Bureau. Tell him that what you've learned of the Bureau does not fit with your ideals for the Federation. Okay. Always have a need for freighter captains. You can do that without actually gaining a lot of our secrets. If you were planning on doing something more dangerous, you're going to have to prove yourself first. Go and see the dockmaster while he's off duty in the bar. Okay. Morale in the Aberdeen system. Awesome. Alright, we have data crystals. Ooh, others. Let's see if we can get any maps. Yes! And I can't buy it. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now I have to remember where I'm going. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Okay. And of course, as long as the series goes on for Survival Craft, I will kind of continue to add little surprises throughout it, because I don't want, like, if you go and download the world now, and I don't want you to think that that's going to be it, that there isn't going to be anything else interesting happening. I'll definitely add more little things. Ooh, okay. But yeah, more Easter eggs will be added along the series goes on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't think I have self-destruct. No. And I'm now dead in the water. Okay. Select. Anyone around who can help me? How am I going to get myself out of this one? Actually, I know how. This is totally a cheat, but no. Well, shoot. That used to work. All right. Have to find someone to get me out of here. Of course, there's no one around. That totally figures. Oh, come on. Don't let me select anyone. Sensors detect Federation reinforcement fleet approaching. That's cute and unhelpful. I already got blown up. Huh. Why won't... Yes, request assistance. Sit tight, I'm coming. Okay. Yes. Repairs complete. Thank you. Which planet am I landing on now? There we go. Okay, as soon as you finish, decided you better head to the bar to find this off-duty dockmaster. Ah, here we are. Ask the barmaid to point out the dockmaster. Points to a fellow enjoying a quiet drink. Okay, we could use some help getting foodstuffs onto the planet. The Bureau's trying to starve us out of the Federation. People's belts are saying they're willing to become a freight courier. Okay. Let's see. If you could go to Las Vegas, pick up 10 tons of food. Okay. Make sure you get your produce from a guy named Burton. Okay. Okay. Las Vegas, food from Burton. Oh, that's great. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll be enough. And off to Las Vegas we go. Oh, come on. The only problem with setting it to double speed is that then it's hard to land. As soon as you land, you go looking. Surprisingly, he's not hard to find. Marketplace is well organized. Quietly reach an agreement. 10 tons of food, no questions asked. Okay. Perfect. Am I going to make a little town or a village? So do you mean set up a little village around the castle that I already have? I hadn't given it too much thought. I could, but then I'd have to make sure that the village could be inside the wall as well. So I kind of have to wait until, well, I could either wait to start on the wall until the village is complete, or I could do part of the wall and then put in the village and then finish the wall after the village. Yeah, I could do that. How many houses do you think that the village should have? I mean, how many houses would be appropriate for a village around a castle of the size of this one? Okay. Okay. Get started. Make food drops a regular occurrence. 15,000 credits. Have a few drinks on me. Okay. I figure out where the hell else to go. 6 or 7, not too big. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then like a little well in the center. I have to think of a good layout. Oh gosh, it's been almost an hour already. I'm gonna have to step away for just a moment. My dog says she has to step outside, but I will be right back. I'm back. My dog is happily running around outside in the yard. Let's see. Regular food run. So I guess that's what I do next. So the next thing to decide would be where to put the village. My first thought would be putting it, well, I could do it one of two ways. I could set it off to one of the two more open sides of the little cattle pasture that I have there around the stable, or I could put the houses, just kind of line them up around the stable, sort of. And see, I don't really like the idea of lining them up around that field, though, because that's not really how you would lay out a village. Most of them were basically laid out around something, usually the kind of town well. So it would make more sense to have them all in a small cluster there on one of the sides. Maybe to the side that isn't completely desert. That might be better. So that it's kind of overlooking the farm. Yeah, because it would make sense that the village would be overlooking the farm, because realistically those villagers would be the ones working in the farm, not whoever lives in the castle. So if I do 6 or 7 little cabins along the side of the pasture that looks over the farm, that'll probably make more sense. And it's kind of between the castle and the forest, which would also make sense because most of the time your average villager is going to be come on, shields, come back up, come back up. Oops. Yeah, greetings. Send somebody out to help me. Shoot. A better ship. I wonder if I can drop by Earth and see if I can find a better ship that I can actually get into. Come on. It should be. There we go. Post assistance. Please come save me. Please come save me. Please come save me. Crap. Oh no, kill the pirates. Kill the pirates. Shit. Oh, come on. Blast his ass. There goes that ship. Okay. Open. Come on. There we go. Enter. Now where am I? Okay. Just picked up food. Let's stop at Earth on the way back. See what I can do. Got a better ship. Technically this is not a side mission. This is one of the main missions, but I was still hoping that it would involve more money. No? Nothing? Any chance of a better... No. There's nothing better available at the shipyard, or at least nothing that I can buy. Huh. Auto eject. And an escape pod. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Escape pod. Auto eject. Which apparently I can buy these because none of them are actually weapons. Yeah, the sensors are not bad. Sensor boost. Whew. Sensor boosts are expensive, that's right. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's resume our travels here. Yeah, and now we have the nice color-coded display. All of our nice little ships clearly marked, as well as the planets. Let's not get blown up. anywhere near him. Those manticores are terrifying. I think he's about to get killed, though. That's an entire Federation fleet. Yeah, they're chewing through his armor. Okay. Should be able to get away with that creature. Fingers crossed. Yes! Manticore's down. Okay, let's go land. Eventually, I'd like to get one of the manticores. Once you get one of them, they're awfully nice. Alright. Good to see you. Credit chip. Checking. Okay. Oh, great. More pirates. Where in the hell? How do I saw another mission? Right? No. Keep dropping by the bar. Huh. And I can't buy any nicer ships here. No missions. Ah! Here we are at the bar. Let's see what we've got. Been told to move you up the chain. Okay. Equipment drops instead of food drops. Perfect. Okay, no different than what you're doing, except that I reckon what you're smuggling is worse than what you were smuggling before. Okay. Alright, go and get equipment and bring it back. Alrighty. That's not very far at all. It's a really quick trip. Ooh. Normally, giant red symbols on the screen indicate pirates about to kill you. So there's something to be concerned over. I'm actually really pleased with how smoothly this game is running. For something that is, oh gosh, Nova came out in 2002? Yeah, 2002. So it's actually a pretty old game with a game engine that was not at all designed with Windows 10 in mind. Okay. Marketplace not nearly as well organized. Okay. Oops. And that would be the wonderful sound of pirates. Landing and taking off again gets rid of them pretty much every single time. Okay. Again. Ooh, I got more money this time, 25,000 credits. Nothing at the bar. Regular food run. Awesome. Not terribly exciting. But hey, takes a while to work through the storyline. Good part. Good part being something that changes the entire EV universe when you get more towards the end game there. That giant red dot is still sitting there. What is 47 FPS. That's really not bad. Really not, considering the fact that this is also running on a resolution that I don't really think it was ever intended to. So, all in all, pretty good. I have to admit, part of the reason I'm so very happy that this game will actually play on my computer is that this is a $30 game, and since I've already paid for it, I'd like to be able to pull it up and play it whenever I want. I gotta admit, that's one of the great benefits of Survival Craft, is that it's such a portable game. And it's pretty content rich for It's kind of one of the things that caught my attention about it first was how affordable it was, especially like Survival Craft compared to Minecraft. When I was looking at them, Survival Craft was just so much more affordable. Okay, come in. Alright. Regular equipment run. Perfect. So it looks like we're kind of going to alternate between food and equipment for a couple runs. Really, really, really want to get further ahead in the storyline so I can get a better ship. Ideally, it would have been better to have a better ship prior to starting this storyline. Of course, that's not always how it goes. And I was surprised because I've never actually jumped into a main storyline this quickly before. So, wasn't really expecting it quite that soon. Right here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to step away for just one moment and go see if my dog is ready to come back in the house. I'll be right back. In the new update, there is breeding. Really? Oh, that's interesting. So, well, that's really going to be interesting because I don't know if there's ever been a way to tell if a horse is male or female. And obviously with cows, you know, there's a bull and a cow. But with horses, I've never seen anything that tells you the difference. So is that going to matter? Or is it just kind of going to be this magical thing where if you put two horses together, you get a foal? That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. It would be really interesting to see if you could domesticate bison. That'd be fascinating. Although again, with bison, there doesn't seem to be any gender difference, so that might not really be possible. Just two horses. Interesting. Well, that'll be nice because you know what? Sometimes it's really, really hard to find horses. That'll be interesting to see, like, if it's going to actually be a foal that has to grow up, or if it's just going to be born as a kind of a fully grown horse. I don't know how he would do kind of an aging metric. That might be interesting. Okay. Ooh, yes, moving further along the storyline. Go pick up a rebel informant who believes they've been compromised. Okay. Mission is fairly simple, not too different from the cargo missions, except you'll be picking up a passenger rather than freight. Lady in question lives in Cornwall. Make sure you aren't spotted on the way out. Okay. Cornwall. Huh. Shoot, now with this ship, that's going to be difficult. Because I don't have the fuel capacity. Huh. Not getting spotted on the way out. That's interesting. I don't think I want to do that here, so. Awful lot of shipping. Spotted on the way out. That's a nice thought. 2 FPS, 13 FPS, 47 FPS. It does switch through FPS pretty quickly. Bouncing up and down. But then again, you wouldn't really need to be, you don't really need to worry about FPS too much with this game. And realistically, my computer is probably miles over the specs that you would need to run this thing. Okay, normal post-flight check. Stretch your legs, wait for the passenger. Alright, take her inside, show her around. Okay. Huh. Getting spotted there. There really isn't a way around it. Except, shoot. Well, I'm going to have to try and go through the systems very, very quickly. Of course, my double agent status in this storyline or scenario might protect me from having to worry about scams. Come on, solar panels fueling. There we go. Ooh, wow, there's quite the Federation fleet here. Stop it. Land. There. Okay. Course of your journey. Learn she's really only an informant. Relays information. Okay. One person was turned. They can only ever incriminate a maximum of 3 others. Even then, unless they act within 2 days, they cannot even do that. Okay. This one I want you to meet. Vaguely familiar figure with short hair and a military bearing. Cade Smart, retired general. Ooh, founding members of the rebellion. Excellent. Wanted to know, we've been following your career carefully. I wanted to pass on my appreciation for what you're doing. Truly grateful for your efforts. I'm going to make similar missions available. Okay. Moving up the chain of command then. And then we're back to equipment running. Okay. And, oh. Report back in. Okay. So, let's report back first, then do our equipment run. And I can remember now how it is that I would kill an entire day playing this game all those years ago. As soon as you land, head over to the bar. Okay. Young soldier informs you, go to New England. Commander Crane will meet you there. Okay. All right. And I might do sort of a variety of live streams of some somewhat random games, just sort of anything that I find interesting. I really won't make any of them an actual Let's Play series, not like with Survival Craft. But I do want to do a few other things. Get into a dark room. Report. Okay. Good, you've done well. Bring any rebels you pick up here. We'll do a quick body switch so we can start planting a few agents. Okay. In the meantime, deliver this message pod to my man at the bar on the Cane Bandit Earth. Okay. Back to Sol System we go. Should upgrade the barn. Okay. Upgrade it. How? So I have 4 stables, or 4, not 4 stables, 4 stalls in the stable. So are you thinking that I should have more stalls, or what exactly, what kind of upgrades are you thinking about? Exit your ship. Soldier. More stalls. Okay. Yeah, because I could expand it further out, just kind of adding more stalls as I go. And with putting the little village next to the farm fields, I could kind of expand indefinitely. Except that, again, if I actually put a wall up around everything, that is going to limit how much further I can go. Can you have a shout out? Yes. Whenever I use someone's idea in a video, I will definitely give them a shout out. Full credit goes to whoever comes up with the idea. And definitely any ideas that you have, anything that you think would be cool, let me know. Because like I said, originally starting out with that series, as I said in the beginning, my goal was really building the castle. That was kind of the goal for that whole series. So anything beyond that is really just whatever you guys all come up with that you think would be cool. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. And yeah, definitely give a shout out to everyone who contributes ideas. Let's see. How many more stalls do you think would be appropriate? And here's a question. I've never tried to get horses to go like up to a 2nd level. Do you know if I built a big enough staircase, basically, could I keep horses on the 2nd level of a stable? Or will they really only be okay on the 1st level if I try and put horses in the stable? Continue as planned with your infiltration. Close the message pod. Okay. With yourself. Death or damnation. Ooh. one at this point in the storyline. Need at least 6 rows of stalls. So you mean 6 stalls in total? Because I have 4 right now. So it'd be really easy to add another 2 at the end. Or do you mean like 6 stalls on each side? Oh yeah. Oh, not stalls, stairs. Sorry. Need at least 6 rows of stairs. Okay. So that would have to be a pretty big staircase. That might not be worth it. It might be better to just put on more stalls and make it longer. And I suppose I do have room to make it a little bit wider. And depending on how close to the fence I start the village. If I start the village a bit further out, then I have more room to make the stable wider as well as longer. Or I could do both. I can do it wider and longer. Just kind of combine the two. Make your way through the markets. Okay. Whoops. Pirates. Off we go. Ship. Several weeks of sensory deprivation. Okay. New Babylon. Okay. So no missions, nothing at the bar. Can't buy anything. Okay, so pretty much packed. Yay. Alright. Let's go back and see if we can land this time. Get missions again. Of course, lose all our equipment. Since we have a new ship. So I'll have to go back to Earth to re-equip anything. Okay. Ooh! Rescue Rebel. Okay. I'm informed that another agent needs extracting on Diva. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stop at Earth right now. We'll go past that. Okay, so I'm thinking... That's probably not going to do me any good. I do want a battery pack. 2 solar panels, an escape pod, and auto eject system. There we go. Try and keep myself semi-alive here. But yeah, so it's 8:30 where I am right now. I think I'm just going to continue streaming for another half an hour and then probably call it a night. I don't know. I might need to... I think I can upload the entire stream as is. I don't think that I'll need to cut it in half. I don't think it'll force me to do that. If it does, I'll just have 2 uploads an hour each. Okay, collect passenger. All right. Oops. More pirates. That's not good. Those pirates are getting a little bit more active. That's going to be problematic. Okay. Wow, you end up in the most random places. Okay, sell that. Oh, yikes. At this rate, I'm going to run out of money really fast. This is what's going to happen here. Okay. Let's go get another mission. Wow. Gosh, I was almost at 150,000 credits and now I'm down just a little over 62. How long are you going to live stream? Just for another half an hour. Just for another half an hour, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I have to get up in the morning. So yeah, about another 30 minutes, and then I will call it a night. Let's see. Food run. Rescue Rebel. Alright, let's try this again. Rescue Rebel, where are you? Oh, here. Ooh. Okay. That should be marginally easier to get to. Sort of. And at this point in time, I don't really know if we're going to have any sort of specific schedule for streaming. I know that I'm not going to be able to do it every night. I know that much. But I don't know for sure how often. I would definitely like to stream 2 or 3 times a week. And probably 2 hours per stream is going to be kind of normal. Maybe longer on the weekends. Or, I don't know, I might do like a morning stream and afternoon stream on the weekends. I'm not completely sure. I'll kind of fine tune it as I go. Let's see. You're going to pay for this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we have a replacement fee to take back in a few hours. Need some bar. Perfect. Need a bar and a drink. Huh. Alright, stuff. Okay. Ready to go when you are. Excellent. Off we go. Okay, open pilot. I'm not sure I've actually been able to find anybody else who's really done any live streams of Survival Craft. So, yeah, that's definitely a couple small trees. Couple small trees in the flower garden. Okay. So So what kind of trees should I put in? Should I do the oak trees or birch? What do you think would look best? Passenger, thanks for helping. Okay. Here it is. This should be... Okay. Regular equipment run. Birch trees. Okay. All right. So I think, let's see, probably a good place for them. Maybe one tree kind of on the very corner by the water, not the corner next to the wall, but the corner that's sort of completely out in the water. And then maybe do the other one closer to the door, kind of between the door and the farm there. So they're not like right next to the castle. Okay. I do want to put in, because I put down benches, like cute little benches that you could sit on in the garden and watch the flowers, admire the scenery, etc. But I want to do something, I guess not a gazebo, that's not what I'm thinking of. But some sort of kind of shelter over the benches. And I think that that's something, I'll probably use some of the panels that I made for that. Huh. I might have to redo them though, because I think it should be open. Because you always see on those little like covered benches and stuff like that, you always see the lattice work on them. So I shouldn't do a solid bench. I should redo, it's something like the panels, but more open so it looks like lattice work. I could dye clay white, or no, I could dye the wooden planks white. And then it would look like, sort of like white picket fencing. I could do that. The, I guess, ceiling panels would have to be solid. But yeah, I could dye them all white and then have those little white bench covers for the benches in the garden. And those would look nice because it would kind of tie in with the white bark of the birch trees. I really wish there were different colors for the flowers though. That's something that I feel like it's kind of restricting, only having 2 or 3 colors for flowers. But yeah, that could definitely work out. I'm not upgrading my little shuttle anymore because it gets blown up too often. Definitely not doing that. Spend all that money to upgrade your ship only to have it blasted into a million pieces. Okay. And I do know, I mean, I talk about like EV Nova being super nostalgic for me, and it really is. a lot of this is nostalgia. But part of it too is, yes, I do know that there is a very similar game to this in the form of Endless Sky. And that's not a bad game either. I own that one too. It just feels... What can I do? Oh, shit. I don't want to be anywhere near his ass. That's a pirate carrier with extra fighters. Great. And Federation destroyers with Endorian outfits. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, tell me that that pirate ship is dead. Okay, perfect. I think it is. I'm safe to go land now. Whew. Those things are scary SOBs. Come on. Nice slow little shuttlecraft. Slowly making its way. Drifting in. Come on, drift faster. There we go. Okay. Ooh, rescue rebel. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that is a system. No, that's... No, the one I'm thinking of is rim shot. Okay, other way. Still close. Close is good. Close is good. Close means less fuel that it takes to make the jumps. Come on, there we go. Alright. Oh, that's going to be a little bit of a, almost like a half circle route. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Saturday morning for a live stream of Survival Craft, because generally mornings are just easier for me. Fewer people want me to go and do things in the morning. Am I live streaming tomorrow? I might. I haven't really decided yet. Let me ask you something. What is, from what you're seeing on your end, what is the overall quality of the stream? Does the video actually look good on your end? Does the audio actually sound good? Because if the way that I have everything set up right now, if all the settings that I have are actually working properly, then yeah, I probably will stream, maybe not for the full 2 hours tomorrow, but yeah, probably a little bit if I don't have to spend any more time fiddling with settings. So tell me how it looks. Yes, 100. Okay, awesome. That is great news. And that confirms that it's super easy to stream to YouTube, which is great. So yeah. Yeah. Why not? I think I will definitely stream at least for a little while tomorrow. I want to do more streaming. I want to do more videos. I think it's fun. And I also do want to do more videos and streaming of some some games that are not hugely popular, like Eevee Nova. I just think it's a lot of fun. Am I going to do Survival Craft? Sure. Why not? Yeah, that sounds good. I can start on the village tomorrow, because the village is going to take a while. So I can at least start on kind of getting it laid out. Maybe putting down some outlines for where the buildings are going to go. Let's see, what time did I start? I started at 7 tonight. So yeah, I'll probably start at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'll tweet before, like probably a good half an hour before. Tonight's stream was really kind of super unplanned. I was just, like I said, I was really happy that I actually managed to get Eevee Nova up and running on my computer. And I just sort of decided that, hey, since I have it running, let's see if I can get a stream set up. So it's kind of a spur of the moment thing. That's why there wasn't a lot of notice. But going forward, I will definitely I'll definitely tweet the time. I'll probably try and do the tweet about an hour before I'm going to go live, but definitely at least half an hour before. Yeah, that way people kind of have time. Yeah, that way people have time to plan for it. Oh, I'm dying so much. This is definitely not one of my favorite You suck. Definitely not one of my favorite storylines, considering the fact that it kind of gets you killed right away. Still weird that it started so soon after. Ha! Landed before he could kill me. Awesome. Okay. How are we doing here? No pirates, no screaming warning bells. Yep, good, good. Okay, I don't think we're going to die this time. That's good. That's very good. Go, and then off to pick him up again. Alright. Unfortunately, this scenario has a lot of repetition, but I understand the theory that you have to prove yourself before you get to special missions, kind of. In the village, you should have a general store. Okay. Yeah. So most villages have kind of had I guess you could say the common grounds, common buildings at the center. So you would have your village well, and then that would be a good spot for a general store. Oh, what else would be something to go in the village center? A lot of old villages used to have like a common grazing area. So I could do sort of a smaller pasture in the center that would be like for everyone's livestock in the village. What else should be? A bank. Yeah. I could almost do, oh gosh, like the old style Western villages where everything was like the storefronts all almost seemed like the same, and the storefronts all looked like they were 2 stories, and then behind them the stores were a lot smaller. So I could try and make it look like that, kind of that older feel to it. And I definitely want to do actual, well, yeah, actual like roads and streets through it. I just have to figure out, dirt really isn't going to work because, I mean, we have dirt in the game. It's just grass is going to grow. So that's not really going to work. So it'd have to be something else. So here's a question. Would it be more realistic to make the roads out of sand or to, gravel streets? Yes. Because that's as close as I can get to stone. Perfect. Great idea. Okay. Yes, definitely. This will work perfectly. Okay. So let's see. We're going to have a town well, a general store, a bank. What else should be in the center? Oh, like a little church. That should be in the center. Some common grazing grounds. I'm probably going to start by doing an outline with leaves. I saw that, I don't know if you've watched Silent Gamer's channel at all, but that was what Silent Gamer was doing for an outline. So I might outline the buildings that way. And then that'll give me a rough idea of how much space I need. And a butcher. Okay. Yep. Good. Okay. Ooh. All right. We're moving up the chain. Next step. Perfect. Insertion missions. Okay. Just Fiona. Knowing this brave lady is about to gain first-hand knowledge. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I think that the village will probably end up being a little bit, a bit bigger than what I originally envisioned, but I'm not going to make the individual stores too terribly big. Although I do want them big enough to be, I guess, somewhat realistic as, somewhat believable as a store. A blacksmith. Okay. I don't know, if I put all that stuff in, then I think that there's going to have to be more than 6 or 7 cottages. But then realistically, anyone living in the castle would probably use the blacksmith because it's a small castle. They'd attend the church. They might go to the general store. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think the village will probably end up kind of extending out into the desert a little bit because I don't really want to encroach on the forest. I want to keep the forest because most castles were near a forest because everybody hunted. So you kind of set up your home next to a great source of food. So I definitely want to keep the forest. So I think the village will have to expand out into the desert a little bit. But that should work. Because realistically, I can just take up the sand and put down dirt to build on top of. Now, I suppose the next question would be, would this be a prosperous enough village that all of the buildings would have stone or wooden floors? Or is this a poorer village where, say, maybe places like the bank and the general store and the butcher have wooden floors, but like the blacksmith and the cottages have dirt floors? Because it could go either way, realistically. I'm confused. Okay. A poor village. Okay. Okay. Turn to earth. All right, so then, yeah, just a few places would have actual wooden floors. Definitely the bank, for sure. They'd be prosperous enough. And then I think the general store probably would as well, because everybody would shop there. The butcher would probably have wooden floors too, because he would be important enough to warrant that. But then everybody else would probably have dirt. Okay. Now you're T4, small step closer to feeling your way to bondage. We have something important to discuss. Been ordered to tell you the rules, so I'm telling you to go see him. Okay. Okay. All right, so it is almost 9 o'clock where I am, so I'm going to wrap up the stream, and then tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will be streaming some Survival Craft, and I'll make sure to let everyone know via Twitter that I'm going to be streaming. And yeah, we will start work on the village. So, thank you very much for hanging out and sticking with me. I know that this is not at all what you normally would tune in to see. So thank you for putting up with my little side trip here. And there will definitely be, like I said, there will be more side trips, because I really do enjoy Eevee Nova, and there are a few other either older or smaller games that I also enjoy that I will probably stream, assuming that my computer plays them smoothly enough to have some smooth gameplay for a couple of hours. But Survival Craft will definitely be a key thing, because it's so much fun. I love games where you can go in and create whatever you want. That's what really draws me to Survival Craft, is that I can make whatever it is that I want to make. Always assuming that I can actually find all the materials I need. It's fine. You're amazing. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I think that the same can be said of everybody who has tuned in to watch my videos and followed me on Twitter. I think you guys are all absolutely amazing to hang out and watch me play Survival Craft, because, I mean, it's by no means like this. It's not like you guys are watching me to learn how to play the game. It's a super easy game to learn how to play. So I'm really happy that people keep coming back and watching my videos. And I really, really do love the fact that you guys are contributing ideas and things that you want to see me make. Because that just makes it so much more fun. And then, like I said, it's obviously anytime that I make something that was suggested by someone, I will definitely give them a shout out. Because one, you deserve it. You took the time to make the suggestion. And two, I want to encourage people to suggest things because that just makes it a lot more fun. And then, it's not just me kind of staring at it and trying to figure out what on earth I could possibly do next. So, yeah, that is absolutely terrific. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me this evening. And I hope that you'll be able to tune in tomorrow night as well. And you can join me in watching our wonderful little village take shape. So thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful night.